Was a significant blow. On Friday, Andrew Warren lost his bid to get his job back in federal court. His legal team had gone that route, believing it was their best hope. I sat down with the suspended prosecutor to talk about the uphill battle now. Andrew Warren has been out of work more than 170 days.
How are you surviving financially? How are you paying your bills?
Yeah, I mean, this has been really hard. The uncertainty, the verbal attacks and threats against me and my kids.
On Friday, federal judge Robert Hinkle ruled he didn't have the power to reinstate Warren. The case centered on state law. Still, the judge, appointed by former President Bill Clinton, said Governor DeSantis broke multiple laws.
It's out of George Orwell, where a judge says, there's no neglect of duty, there's no incompetence, and you, Governor, are the one who broke the law. And then a representative of the governor said, see exactly what we said. Andrew neglected his duty and we didn't do anything wrong.
On page 53, Judge Hinkle wrote, quote, if the facts matter, the governor can simply rescind the suspension. Warren asked DeSantis to do just that in this email. Tonight, the governor's office tells me Warren remains suspended. Quote, we do not agree with the court's dicta, which are merely opinions. During a news conference on law and order in Miami today, Governor DeSantis doubled down.
We've also taken a very strong stand against the idea that prosecutors can pick and choose which laws that they enforce. We had an example of that in Tampa, and so we suspended that prosecutor.
Warren's legal team now planning their next move. They can appeal Judge Hinkle's decision, file in state court in Hillsborough, or end all the lawsuits and turn to the Florida Senate. That's the body with the power to remove a suspended official.
To people who maybe have been critical of you, if you're reinstated or if you win re-election, can you promise them you'll always uphold all of the laws of Florida?
Yeah, of course. I mean, from the time that I was sworn in as state attorney, I swore to uphold all the laws of Florida and to defend the U.S. Constitution. That's exactly what I've done.
How do you stay positive? How do you keep going?
Because I believe in the rule of law. And at the end of the day, as Dr. King said, the moral arc of the universe bends toward justice. And justice will be not just holding the governor accountable, but being reinstated.
And the governor's office also says it is the Florida Senate that determines whether or not Warren was fulfilling his duties, not a federal judge. They say that this judge here is trying to usurp power.